Well, hey there. It's Vor's first ever Q&A on YouTube. Well, as you can tell, I've actually got a ton of questions to answer, both in my comments and my inbox on Gmail. Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry. I caught a tiny. Now, I'm going to sit him right here underneath my big leg so he just won't move. Because later on I want to eat him. Hold on a minute. No subscriber. Well, anyway, today is Saturday the 18th. And as I said before in my previous video, if your question didn't make it till today, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get this party started. Let's see. Sorry. There we go. We're going to start with my friend CJ from Kick. Says his email loads. This is a brand new computer yet. Some shit's kind of slow. Here we go. Hi Nakora, here are my questions for Saturday's Q&A video. 1. Do you have a stomach growling fetish? If so, what do you like about listening to women's stomachs growling? Well, technically I really don't have a stomach growling fetish, but I sort of do, to be honest. I'm more into stomach sloshing, you know, the way it sounds, the way it's all like listening to water in a cave. It's just that cool. But I like listening to both men and women's stomachs at times. With women's, it's more, you know, cute. But with men, it's more tough. Question 2. Do you prefer hearing empty stomach growling or your full stomach making noises? I prefer both, because when it's empty, it makes like a louder noise, and when it's full, it's sort of muffled depending on what I ate. 3. Is your stomach louder when hungry or full? It is louder when it's hungry, I'll tell you that. Has anyone ever heard your stomach from a distance or in public? More time than I can count. Trust me, it's been a little bit embarrassing. Do you like to walk around the house with a bare belly? Only when no one's here. Why? Because basically I like my body to breathe. When I'm home alone, I basically take my shirt, my pants, and just toss them in the laundry bin. So for one thing, I like my body to breathe. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, before I started recording, I ate like 3 people, and they're giving me horrible gas. And one of them was an enemy of mine. I'll explain later on. Do you have a fantasy of rubbing another woman's stomach listening to her belly rumble? Excuse me? No, I don't. But it could be something in the future I could look into. I don't know. Were you ever considering making a belly button play with your stomach growling? I think I already got that in store for later on. It just depends on what my schedule's got filled, you know? I mean, right now my dad's in the hospital, and it just depends on what my schedule's got in the future. Do you like to show off your feet? No, I do not! I really don't like my feet, to be honest. I got my mom's feet, and sometimes I do like them, and sometimes I don't. As I said, all depends on the situation. How does it feel when you play with your belly and belly button? Sore. I don't like messing with my belly button much, because to be honest, it kind of hurts. Does it feel really nice and pleasurable? I just got done answering that question. The answer is no. The only time I ever feel this is when I'm taking a shower. But during the day, if I try to do that, it hurts, because there's nothing there lubed up. I prefer sticking my finger in other orifices. Thank you very much. Well, that's over and done. I will delete that one. Okay. Question 2. From Andy Dimitier from Finland. Wow. I've actually got fans in Finland. Okay. Greetings from Finland. I hope the Q&A is not over yet. And immediately what attracted you to Vor? An episode of the Magic School Bus when I was a kid actually did that for me. It was the episode on digestion when they had to go inside Arnold because he accidentally ate them. I thought it was kind of cool. And then later on an episode of Cow and Chicken when Cow actually ate chicken when they were trying to use the catapult. But yeah, stuff like that when I was a kid kind of fascinated me. It was really cool. It was just strange, but it's also wonderful. It's wonderful. Blech. Sorry, my tongue's a little tied today. Well, anyway, had the passion, and because the fetish is mostly a fantasy, you have decided to make that video that brings a real life forward while there's something more. It's a combination of a fantasy and a fetish for me, because for one thing, I like listening to my own belly slosh around, because it's really cool. But I do have certain fantasies of devouring completely annoying idiots like Justin Bieber, as you saw in that one video of mine, whole to make sure they never populate the Earth again. Well, a tiny issue, you're trying to swallow something alive. I will never, and I repeat, never do a live swallowing. I will do a swallowing of a gummy worm, of a gummy bear, of a gummy snake, maybe a gummy dinosaur, maybe a gummy crocodile, or maybe like a hot dog bed, or a chunk of pineapple, or a grape, or a cherry, I don't know. But I will never in my life, no matter what you say, I will never do a live swallowing. I've already been asked to do like a swallowing with ants, with mealworms, with fish. Gross! No! If you even try to ask me for a live swallowing, I will personally block you. I do not do that. I do not do that. Because for one thing, it's gross. 2, YouTube does not really like live swallowing of fish. So I've heard. But then again, I've seen a woman swallow a dead mouse. I've seen a woman swallow ants, which was really gross. And more recently, Chuck Norris's daughter swallowed a live goldfish. And why the hell would you do that in the first place? What's even the point? Well, anyway, I will never do a live swallowing. Don't even ask me. And if you do, bye-bye. You're blocked. And of course, as you were doing these videos, I hope in the future they'll be more diverse. Sorry for my bad English. But it's okay. I've actually got fans in like Germany and Italy, and I've had to use Google Translate to translate some of their stuff. Well, they will be more diverse because I have a new endoscope that I've got coming from eBay. It is an XC Source endoscope or boroscope. I actually got for like $17. It's really cool. I mean, a fellow borophile actually recommended it to me. His username is Jason Mouth. He's really good at what he does, to be honest. I've actually seen some of his videos, and I favorited some of his videos. I mean, they're really good. Alright, next question. Oops, excuse me. Other end. I don't know why it takes so long to delete on this laptop. Okay, from Kevin. Alright, it's hard to breathe when the endoscope was down inside of your stomach. No, it wasn't hard to breathe. It was kind of hard to talk. Then it's kind of hard to keep it down because I have a gag reflex, but I'm trying to suppress it at times when I send down my throat, like my microphone or that scope, because it's kind of hard to do it. How long is a gummy snake? I'd say about 10 inches if it's not broken. Because when I got my shipment of gummy snakes, some of them are broken, some of them are whole. So you can't really tell which one's what. How do you swallow it whole without gagging? You are amazing at that. as you are by far the best giantess on YouTube history, and here's my dream request. I'd love to be bored and digested by you. I cannot wait for more of your fantastic Giantess of War videos, and thank you for this opportunity. Well, to be honest, how I got that down in my video when I did that was basically I kind of sucked on it with my tongue a little, and basically I got it wet. When you get it wet, you can just swallow it down, no problem. Oh, dang it! This guy under me is really wiggling to get out. Listen, you, if you wiggle more, I swear to God, I will turn you into a gummy worm, and I'll swallow you. Yeah, I'll do that. On camera. Ha! Oh, excuse me. There goes another one. Alrighty. Here's the next one. This is actually a request. I'll answer that later on. For Loratan. Glonatan? I don't know how to pronounce that. Hi, nice. I love your mouth. Very fantastic. I'd like to be swallowed by you. You have a magic brown hole in throat, and I'd love to see some injury going down. Where are your tonsils? I have them. It's that I think they went bye-bye because a long while back I had an infection in my throat that caused my tonsils to like swell a little. It wasn't bad enough that I had to have surgery, but it was bad enough they basically vanished. I know it sounds weird, but what can I say? Your body does just weird shit, you know? Alrighty, next question. Let's see. Kyle Master 5. When do you record? I can answer this from right here. I record whenever I feel like it, whenever I have privacy. Like somewhere in the house, in my room, as you can see here, my bedroom. I mainly record in the bathroom because 1, it's private, and 2, good sound effect. You know, good acoustics. Very good acoustics. That in case someone needs to use the facilities, I can always pause it and go to a different room, or I could stop it and redo it at a later date. You know, later in the day or whatever. So, yeah, that's basically when I record. Okay. From Julian Flum. Well, that's a name. Okay. For Q&A, I have a few questions. How much do you weigh? I weigh 278 pounds. I probably added on a few more pounds because of those gummies and the people I ate earlier today. Do you prefer fatal or non-fatal bore? I first passed through my prey through unharmed first, and then the second time they go down, they're basically done. But then I reform them later on, you know, back in their human form, fully grown, all that stuff. Do you like same size Vormor or micro macro? I prefer micro macro because that way I could torch them with my mouth and just swallow them easy. Would you eat someone if they offered to let you eat them, assuming Vor was possible? The answer, yes, I would, because there's quite a few people I'd like to do that to. Basically enemies that I wish would leave this earth forever. What if I said it would have to be non-fatal? As I said, I passed my prey through unharmed first. What if they said it had to be same size? I wouldn't mind. Because to be honest, same size is actually pretty cool. Because that way, you can actually stretch your throat out, you can stretch your stomach out. It's pretty cool. I mean, I actually like a bunch of same size on Tumblr. You show off your belly a lot. Would you like it if someone kissed, cuddled, etc. your belly? Well, I've got a girlfriend, and she's going to do that for me this August. But, yeah, I actually like my belly cuddled, kissed, rubbed, especially after I eat somebody, because, trust me, my belly gets... As a video request, how about you stuff yourself and shove your belly afterwards? Well, I could do that. I mean, I'm always eating, either people or gummies or food. Let's see, as another video request, why not try same size stuff? Because for one thing I don't have a green screen. And 2, that part's hard. Final video request, go for a non-fatal willing prey Vor 1, same size preferred. I don't know. That's gonna be kinda hard. My time's almost up on this part of the video. I will talk to you in part 2.